Hey everybody, this video is going to be pretty awesome because this is a punch that I think I've never seen before, at least used in the way that I use it. So we're going to jump right in right after my intro song right here. Stay tuned, like and subscribe.
Pow pow, inside fighting, yeah, dangerous martial arts. Pow pow, ooh ah.
Okay, so other people have heard of a bolo punch. Other people? Everyone has heard of a bolo punch. Not everyone. Let's take that back. All right, so people have heard of a bolo punch before. I'm not talking about the bolo punch in boxing, which is a completely different punch. Bolo in Filipino martial arts is machete, and so there are certain movements with a machete which translate very uniquely to empty hand. A lot of people tend to think about this one-dimensionally. Okay, so the move I'm looking at today is a machete movement, and I'll get a knife later and try and show it, or I'll just cut to something that shows it, is a diagonal cut, right? This is a very common strike in all Filipino martial arts, all forms of Kali and Eskrima, like this. Now, if you look at this motion, if I just make a fist, what I'm doing is I'm actually going like this, and like this, from the side, like this, and like this. By the way, my brother is awkwardly standing here. He did Filipino martial arts with me when we were growing up, but he hasn't trained in a while. He's embarrassed about it. Anyway, so we're looking at this motion, this diagonal motion. Now, if you looked at this from a one-dimensional standpoint, just stay here, you don't need to block anything. What you would think this is a hammer strike to the face and a backhand hammer strike to the face. Okay, let's move just a little bit here, make sure it's getting picked up. Hammer strike to the face, backhand hammer strike to the face. That's not how I'm looking at it. The way I'm looking at it is, you can get protected now, is I'm going to show a couple of cool kind of combos that I like to use. I use these in sparring. I do pull them off. They are very sneaky. And if you're a grappler, stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to show a bonus kind of bolo punch setup. This version of bolo punch. This is my kind of take. All these machete movements, right? All these things are bolo strikes, right? And they translate to empty hand. I'll show other videos on different angles, but for now, just this diagonal down angle. I'm going to show a really cool setup to a takedown, which is awesome. So watch the whole video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show is a very cool combination. I'm going to actually just shadow box it. It's not going to make much sense. I'm going to throw a jab. I'm going to step out, throw a body shot, and then this is where the bolo punch comes in. I'm going to diagonal down, crack the arm like that. Boom, and then hook, uppercut, hook. You don't need to complicate it that much. The real center point of this combo is just body shot, bolo punch, which will trap the arm, hook or elbow, and then elbow. Now let's just look at it really quick. I can do it on either side, which is the cool part. So I throw the jab so that he thinks something's coming up high. Then I throw the body shot. He's going to want to check this body shot. He's not going to want to eat it. This is where I turn and I throw this. This traps the arm. Notice how I turn my body away. I don't drop in because I use torque. I go 1, 2. And you see how far away I am? I'm cut to the side. Now's my hook, my uppercut or my upward elbow, and my upward elbow. Okay? And my horizontal elbow. On the other side here, no, you can stay with back leg, it doesn't matter. I'm going to step out, I'm going to throw the body shot, I'm going to drop, see how the arm is trapped. I'm going to open, I'm going to elbow, elbow, elbow. And you see, I kind of, the way I train it, when I'm training it just by myself, is I go body shot here, 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 and on this hook, I step across to the other side of the body so that I reset up the body shot, trap the arm, hook, uppercut, step across. Now let's just move even a little further back just to make sure we get it all. I'll show what I mean by that. I'm going to throw the body shot. I'm going to check the arm here. This downward chopping strike. I'm not doing it too hard. This really hurts. I go bam. So every motion has a counter torque. Instead of wasting my counter torque to come back and to throw the hook, on my counter torque, I'm dropping my arm. Everything is a counter movement in my hips. Every time I throw a strike this way, my next strike comes this way. My next strike comes this way. My next strike comes this way. And like that. You see how it's going side to side like a tornado. Okay, so one more time. Bam, 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 bam. You see how I open up the arm? Now look, I'm going to step to the other side of his body. Bam, to here, which sets up the combination right on this side. Then I step back. So I'm circling side to side. I don't know how visible it goes diagonal maybe. We could show it better here. Bam, 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 to here. Bam, bam. This is the strike right here. Bam, bam, It's all set up of this motion. Okay, now one more time, that same motion, how can I use it? Same idea. I'm gonna set up with my jab and I'm gonna play with people here with my jab, right? So he's parrying my jab, parry or whatever, however he parries it, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get him reacting. So we're out here, we're at range, I keep throwing something at his face. I'm just gonna go bam and check it down. Now I trap the arm for a split second, I'm gonna come right in with the uppercut, throw a very powerful, I call these baseball punches. Put out your hand. So a cross generates a lot of force, right?
Yeah.
But a baseball punch, my arm is kind of relaxed. It's my last punch. And my teacher always said this, my Filipino Martial Arts teacher, Chris Bautista. So like you're throwing a ball.
Yeah, feel it.
I'm not even throwing it hard, but it's a relaxation. You're kind of going, it's crazy. And you're throwing it lazy because you've already connected the uppercut here, right? So I go, bam, uppercut, I'm lifting his head up. I'm not worried about the counter. This next one, the way I practice it, is 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, bolo punch, that same punch. So if you look, I go boom, using that footwork. Boom, out to the outside. Up, throw the punch. Okay, boom, boom, up, throw the punch. Now, what's interesting is I can combine the two. I can load it up whenever I'm shadow boxing. I can start incorporating these movements into my shadow boxing. So I can go here, here, throw the body shot check here, throw the hook, uppercut, here, here. You see how I've combined the two motions? So from 1, 2, 3, I can just trap on the other side, up and hit. Now if we looked at this on him, let's see right here, maybe it'll work. I'll throw the body shot, here, check, hit, lift up, step to the other side. And you see his arm is trapped here. Lift up, throw the hook here. Now if he puts up his hand, I'll check on the other side. Here, now I can come back, throw the hook here, recheck again, and it just flows. So how does this apply to grappling? This is my last setup with this. And again, remember, include it into your kind of, if you're a boxer or you strike, just include it, go bang. Find those openings. So the last thing I do is I like to do single legs here. I'm gonna jab, same idea. I'm gonna parry down. Now I don't wanna do it hard. And you don't even need the parry down, you could just go straight from here. So again, remember, you have diagonal down, diagonal down. I just ate, which is why I'm out of breath. We had big steaks. Diagonal down, right? So now, don't parry so hard, remember, just keep it by your face. If you parry that low, again, just as important for everyone to know, he's leaving his whole face open to get hit. Right, so anytime you parry, keep everything here. So here, I'm gonna hit the arm, like again, a bolo strike, and I'm gonna throw in my arm to come back here a bit, walk here. Right, so now I have a frame on his neck, I'm just gonna give a little push, and I'm gonna lift up this leg. Because once, keep this leg heavy, can't lift it. Try and keep it heavy. I give him a little push. It becomes very light. You see it's mine now. I pinch it. So this is always my setup for single leg. I go here, bam, bam. It's in. I'm clearing the arm. His weight's off his leg, and it's mine. Let's do it a little bit more here. Maybe we picked up better. Again, bam, bam. Open it. I'm driving in, and this is my single. Now the takedown from here, I'm gonna let you do on your own. I'll do it when I'm traveling at the moment, so I don't have mats. So, but there's a lot of takedowns from here. But this sets up all kinds of things. Like, again, you can come here, you can hit, and you can use that to get to your underhook. All off that same bolo punch. You all right?
Yep.
You can come here, hit, you set up the uppercut, which then sets up the clinch, so you can go to other things. So it's all off of that one, bam, strike, or bam, diagonal down, strike, as trapping. Don't eat steak and then train. I'm dying. Woo! All right, like and subscribe, seriously. Don't make me come after you.